Hey guys, Adam with Bartomeo Realty, and I wanted to give you an idea of why I started a property management company. So if you go back to 2007, that's when I bought my first rental property. I've been self-managing since then. Today, I currently own a property management company, so my staff helps me with that. But the reason I got into property managing other people's property is because there was a huge need for it. Now, there's property management companies all over the place, but I noticed working in the industry as an investor and then also as a real estate agent that property management companies were often either run or owned by real estate agents. Now, nothing wrong with that as long as they understand how the industry works. There weren't any of these property managers that were actually investors, so they didn't understand what the investors were looking for. So when I went and started talking to them, I realized that they didn't fully understand cash flow and they didn't understand cap rates. They didn't understand anything that you need to know as an investor. I'm like, wow, there's a huge need here. These people are just in it for the commissions and to just manage the day-to-day business, and that's not really what I'm looking for. I need somebody that can help make decisions because so a property manager will make or break your investment. Every experienced investor will tell you that. So that's what I was looking for, somebody that can make decisions on my behalf when I'm not looking, that is an educated investor and would make those decisions based on their own investment. But there wasn't anything out there. I couldn't find anything. And I'm sure there are. I'm sure there's people out there that understand this as well, but the majority do not. So I started reaching out to a business friend of mine, good friend actually, and he was also an investor and kept poking at him like, hey, we should open a property management company together. And since I was an agent, I had been promoting that. Nothing ever really came of it. And then, you know, we were both blessed. We got 27 units within a 2-week period, just kind of thrown in our lap. And that's when Bartomeo Property Management was founded. Since then, we went from 27 units to 260 units, all by word of mouth. We don't do any advertising whatsoever. It's either investors recommending us to other investors, our investors expanding, and that's really it. You know, we don't really do anything. I have since bought out that business partner and I own the brokerage completely at this point, and I actually merged the two brokerages together. So it's all Bartomeo Realty right now, and we do business as Bartomeo Property Management as well. So that's the difference between us and other property management companies out there. We have systems in place, but we understand investors. We understand what it's like to have to change a roof out of your pocket and not be able to cash flow for the next 3 months. What decisions need to be made in order for that property to cash flow? Should we just paint, or should we paint and change the floors? How much more rent would we get? And does that make sense? Would the payback period be less or long enough for it to make sense for us? And so I help the owners make that decision. Now I present them all the information. It's not my decision to change a roof or to change flooring or to even paint at that point. But I will give my personal opinion on it, and then we just follow the owner's direction at that point. It's their property. They just tell us what they want us to do at that point. But it's great to have somebody that you can lean on and go, what would you do in this situation based on your experience? That's what separates us from the rest. One of my agents owns 50 properties. Excuse me, let me rephrase that. One of my agents, we manage 50 of his properties. He also owns another 50 properties. This is an experienced, tenured investor that works as an agent also. That's the knowledge that you get when you come to us. Somebody that owns a brokerage, owns multiple rental properties, owns a property management company, has been in the industry for 20 years, and I have agents that are very similar. If not, they might even be more experienced in certain ways than I am, for sure. So anyway, that's a little bit about the property management story. If you guys have any questions about property management, about investing, please feel free to reach out to me. My phone number is 239-220-0735. Have a great day.